Hey guys, Dan with Kane Custom Garage, and today I got this crazy idea. I want to start this video series on restoring this old Canadian 187 chainsaw that I got in that lot of saws a while ago. It's in pretty rough shape, it's pretty dirty and nasty, but I think we might be able to get it running, and I thought it would be a neat little series. So today I want to just sort of go over the parts, see if we have everything we need, see if it's even feasible. But yeah, today's part one, so let's check it out. So here she is, guys, the basket case chainsaw. She's pretty nasty. Look at how fuzzy and dirty that thing is. You can tell it's been sitting around for a long time, but it was in dry storage, so that's good. But yeah, the bar and chain's all rusty. The chain's like froze on there. The saw is pretty complete for the most part. And the only thing that was taken apart on it was they took the carburetor block, the isolator block and the carburetor and all that were off of it. But luckily, the piston was up in the closed position. So what I want to do on this chainsaw is I'm hoping we can just clean it up, you know, take it apart the least amount as possible and just see if we can clean it all up and do sort of like a sympathetic restoration on it, you know, sort of like they do on the on that Chasing Classic Cars show. They'll find like an old Bugatti or an old Duesenberg or something, and they just do the minimal amount to get them up and running and just clean them, and then they just leave them old looking because it's sort of cool just to leave them with the old patina on them. So I mean, we might repaint a few parts and pieces here and there, but so yeah, this thing is in pretty decent shape. The motor actually turns over, so that's promising. The piston looks pretty decent, so that we got that going for us. But man, this thing is one dirty sucker. If you're wondering where the throttle linkage is, watch this. This is funny. Here it comes. It came out of the dirt. Look at the dirt in that thing. Jeez. Yeah, that thing is just nasty. So we're gonna have to do a whole lot of cleaning on this thing, and what I'm hoping to do is strip it down, and then, you know, I generally don't like to clean these things with a pressure washer because it burned me once before. I took one, I had a Homelite zip chainsaw that I picked up one time, and it was dirty, so I took it to the car wash, and I tried to block off the exhaust and the intake the best I could, but I must have got a little water inside the motor because I let it sit. I took it to the car wash and washed it, and then it sat for like a year or so, and then I went to work on it, and it was froze up good, where before it turned over fine. And what happened was it got a little water in the crank bearings, and it just froze them up, and so basically ruined that saw. So I'm sort of leery of taking these things to the car wash, but we might be okay if we're really careful about blocking off the intake and exhaust. So anyways, we'll pick around at it, see what we can do. And I'm hoping I can save the graphic on the top cover there. You can see it's got that cool 187 sticker. I think we can save it. And then yeah, look at that cylinder design. It's pretty cool, pretty unique. And these are a 95cc chainsaw, believe it or not. And so I sort of went through all the parts and pieces, and so our main stumbling point is going to be this isolator block. See this thing? It's got a big crack in it. See, it's broke. But I think we can fix it with some JB Weld. Fix that bad boy, put her back together. Because that's how you bolt the carburetor onto the motor, see? And then yeah, we just got nasty air cleaner. Yeah, I like the stamped Canadian and that air filter cover. And it came with another starter housing, and this one actually has the Canadian logo, the lettering in it, and this one doesn't. So I'm hoping that we can sort of swap over to this one. That'd be sort of cool. So yeah, but I think we pretty much have everything. It has a Tillotson carburetor, and it's weird because it doesn't have a choke. And there's no provisions for a choke on it, so I don't know if the saw just didn't have a choke, or sort of bizarre. Maybe let me know if you guys know if these things even had a choke or not, or maybe I'm just a dummy and I'm missing something. I mean, that could be the thing too. It's got this weird vent thing that goes in the carburetor too. I'm not sure what that does. I mean, I guess it's just a vent out the tank. So yeah, lots of little stuff to fix. The recoil doesn't want to work on it. It doesn't really catch. See? Woo! But those usually aren't too bad to fix. It's got the Fairbanks Morse type starter on it. But yeah, we'll even try and save that chain. I'm gonna try the old vinegar. I want to get me a piece of like PVC tubing and fill it with vinegar and dip that whole thing in there and see if that cleans that up. So yeah, fun little project, I think. And then we've got, the nice thing is I got a whole nother spare part saw with it. And the way these saws are built are really weird. It's sort of like you got the two, it's sort of like a clamshell design, I guess. This goes like this, which forms the handle and everything, and then, I know it's upside down, and then the cylinder goes through here, and then the way you tighten everything down is you got nuts on the bottom of the saw that's basically sandwiches everything together. That's a unique design. Yeah, I got a few extra parts, so that's cool. Flywheel, another crankshaft, which I hope we don't have to get that deep into it. Bunch of little parts. Look at this cool old Pioneer bag, little paper bag. It's got some chain links in it. That's pretty cool. And then here's the other part saw must have been the Skill version, because Canadian actually made saws for Skill. So this one, the 187, would be the 1661 in the Skill version. So that's sort of interesting. So yeah, fun little project, I think. I might be getting in over my head, but I think we can make it run. Don't you guys? So yeah, there's the 187 basket case saw series, the introduction. So yeah, if you want to see what all happens with this thing, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload each one of these videos. Next video I'm going to be taking her apart and cleaning on her. So hope to see you there, guys. Okay, bye for now.